Liam sat by the small candlelight, his hands trembling as he held an old, crumpled letter. It was unfinished, just like his last conversation with his mother. She had always believed in him, even when the world didn't. "One day, you'll make me proud, Liam," she used to say with a warm smile. But life was cruel. She passed away before she could see him succeed. Liam wiped his tears and looked at the letter again. It had been years, but he never found the courage to finish it. Tonight, he would. Liam grew up poor, with no father and a mother who worked day and night just to feed him. She sacrificed everything, her dreams, her health, even her meals, just so he could study. "I don't need anything, Liam," she would say, hiding her hunger. "I just want to see you happy." But Liam wasn't happy. He hated seeing her struggle. He promised himself that one day he would give her a better life. One evening, he sat beside her and held her worn-out hands. "Mom, I promise. One day I'll give you a better life. You won't have to struggle anymore." She had just smiled and brushed his hair back. "I believe in you, my son. I always will." But before he could fulfill that promise, she was gone, and that regret never left him. After his mother's passing, Liam lost himself. The world felt empty without her. He wanted to give up, to stop trying. What was the point of success when the only person who ever believed in him was no longer there? But then he remembered her words, "One day you'll make me proud." Tears welled in his eyes. His mother never gave up on him. So why was he giving up on himself? With a deep breath, he got up. That night, he made a decision. He pushed himself harder than ever, studied until his eyes burned, worked until his body ached, wrote until his hands were sore. Every time he felt like quitting, he imagined his mother's smile. Years passed. He became a successful writer, turning his pain into powerful stories. Stories that touched people's hearts, stories that reminded them to cherish their loved ones. But something was still missing. One evening, Liam returned to his old house. Everything was the same. The broken walls, the tiny bed, and the small wooden table where his mother used to sit. He placed the unfinished letter on the table and picked up a pen. With a deep breath, he wrote, "Dear Mom, I made it. I wish you were here to see it, but I know you always believed in me. Everything I have, every success, is because of you. I hope I've made you proud." A single tear fell onto the paper as he signed his name. At that moment, a soft breeze filled the room, as if someone was there, smiling. The people we love never truly leave us. They live on in our dreams, our success, and our hearts. Liam sat in the dimly lit room, staring at the letter he had just finished. His chest felt lighter, but his heart still ached. He traced his fingers over the ink, imagining his mother's gentle touch. Then, his eyes fell on an old wooden box tucked away in the corner of the room. It had been years since he last opened it. With trembling hands, he lifted the lid. Inside, neatly folded, was a faded piece of paper. His breath caught in his throat as he recognized his mother's handwriting. "My dearest Liam," it began. His hands shook as he unfolded it, his vision blurred by tears. "If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer with you. But my love for you will never leave. I have watched you struggle, fight, and dream, and I know you will make it. I don't need to see it to believe it, because I have always believed in you. No matter where I am, I will always be proud of you." Liam clutched the letter to his chest, sobbing. All these years, he had carried the guilt of not giving her a better life, not showing her his success. But she had already known. She had never needed proof. A weight he had carried for years slowly lifted. He looked up, whispering, "I love you, Mom." And for the first time in a long time, Liam felt at peace. Moral: love transcends time and space. Those who truly believe in us never need proof. They see our worth even before we do. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. See you in the next video.